Hi, I'm Gemma. Did you know that avocados are grown at all times of the year across Australia? So you can have your smashed avo at any time of the year. Now, before I bring you my delicious chocolate avocado mousse recipe, and yes, there's such a thing, I went to the farm to see Katrina Myers to find out all about how she grows her avocados. Well, thank you, Katrina, for having me. What a beautiful farm you have here. Now, tell me, how did you get into horticulture?
Well, we've actually been growing avocados here for about 40 years now. It's my family farm. My beautiful grandmother, Gwen Hines, gave my mum and dad the money back in the late 70s to plant 100 avocado trees because she thought they were this luxury, interesting thing to grow. And to here we are now standing in our retractable roof greenhouse, which is actually a world first. So, well, it's the first time in the world that avocados have been grown under one of these retractable roof greenhouse structures. So yeah, lots of innovation, and we always try to innovate as much as we can.
What types of avocados do you grow?
Well, we've got two main varieties, Hass and Reed, and then we've also got some other like Bacons and Fuerte, and there's about 500 varieties of avocados in the world actually, yeah. And the Hass are the ones you'll see most commonly in the supermarkets. They've got the thick skin and they go black when they're ripe. But the Reeds are our favourite, and they're sort of like an emu egg shape, and they're beautiful, rich and creamy and oily flavour, and they're delicious.
Yeah.
Avocados are such an awesome fruit, you know, they're so good for you. They're a beautiful tree to grow, as you can see, the trees look beautiful, and so it's a lovely environment to be in. And it's a great industry in terms of, you know, the hort innovation is great, they're really supportive, and the avocado industry is really supportive in terms of R&D, and I don't know, I guess a forward-thinking and innovative industry as well, so yeah.
So how do you know when an avocado is ripe?
Yes, well, okay, so it's big. One of the challenges is you don't want to get a bruised avocado when you get home. So the best way to test is, rather than touching the whole avocado all over, just touch the top near the stem, and if that yields a gentle pressure, then they're ready to go.
What an absolute joy that was, visiting your farm and seeing how you grow these beautiful avocados. It just shows how much love Aussie growers put into their produce. If you want to impress your partner, have I got the dessert for you? Simple, easy, 4 ingredients. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to chop up an avocado. So these are really high in monounsaturated fats, really creamy, and go beautifully in this chocolate avocado mousse. So I'm just going to add 1 avocado to this blender. Take out the seed, obviously. And now we're going to add some medjool dates, and these add a beautiful sweetness, lots of dietary fibre as well, and natural sweetness as well. There is no added sugar in this whatsoever, yet you wait till you taste it. It is super sweet and delicious. So in go our medjool dates. So just make sure you take that seed out. You don't want to be breaking a tooth on your dessert on date night. Then we've got 1/4 cup of cacao powder. Now this stuff, for those chocoholics out there, if you're anything like me and you love a chocolate fix but you don't want to have the excess calories, cacao powder is the way to go. And then we've got some vanilla extract. And that's it. We're going to blend and serve up. Ooh la la, that looks amazing. Now, did you know that when an avocado is put in a shopping basket, 5 poor little avocados are squeezed prior to that going in? Now that means that the avocados you get might have some bruises on them. So one of the things that Hort Innovation has been doing is looking into how they can work with retailers to display avocados in a way to make it easy for us to pick them and buy them and know what level of ripeness they're at. Try not to give avocados a good squeeze if you can resist, and if you do need to, just squeeze the top of it just very gently to test how ripe it is. So when I was up in Burrum, New South Wales, chatting to Katrina Myers, she told me all about how she keeps her avocados in tip-top quality. So Katrina, when I cut an avocado open, I tend to eat the whole thing, but I know that some people like to keep some aside for later. How do you best store an avocado?
Yes, well, we've got a great little tip for that actually, which a lot of people don't know, but you can actually just get the half the avocado that you want to save, run it under some cold water, leave a light film of water over the top of it and whack it in the fridge. No need for Glad wrap, no need for anything else, just, you know, seal off that layer with a little bit of water and you're good to go.
So how do you and the family and the kids, how do you like to enjoy your avocados?
We like to keep it pretty simple and just eat them as they are because they're such beautiful fruits. Yeah, all our kids had them as their first baby food as well. They're awesome as a first food. You can even just take the half an avocado with a spoon in your bag and you're done for lunch for the baby. So we love to just eat them, you know, as they are really and don't overcomplicate it.
All right, well here I've got my chocolate avocado mousse. Now, we're just gonna spoon this into a nice little glass or bowl. Now I'm using my grandma's crystal glasses she passed down to me. So this is a very special one. And look at that color. Now this is quite a rich dessert. So you probably could actually put 2 spoons in there and enjoy it with your partner on date night. The other good thing about this is that avocados are really rich in monounsaturated fats, so good fats. They're good for your skin, so they enrich your skin from within. They're packed full of nutrients like vitamin E, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, which really help to boost your mood, lift your spirits and make you feel really good. All right, so I'm going to just top it with some fresh raspberries. Raspberries and chocolate, match made in heaven. And these berries actually come from Tasmania, so beautiful part of the world. So you're supporting the berry growers at the same time. All right, now if you like a little bit of crunch on the top, I've got some cacao nibs here. So these are basically cacao beans that have been just crushed down. So this is chocolate as well. You never have too much chocolate, right? That's what I say. And then we've got a little bit of mint, just as a garnish and a pop of colour. Now I reckon your partner will be very happy with this. So Katrina, this one's for you. Thank you for sharing your story, your avocados and your passion for Australian horticulture. And I reckon you'd be pretty proud of this one. G'day, Damien.
G'day, good morning.
How you going?
Fine, thank you. Excellent.
Now, here is my date, Damien. Now, Damien, I'd love you to try this chocolate mousse and tell me what you think.
Oh, that looks super.
The suspense
Oh my
is
God.
killing me.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You like
Oh,
it?
I'd better try it again, just in case.
It's going back for seconds. It must be good. Hey, Damien, did you know that there are avocados in there?
Never.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Fresh avocados. It's actually the hero ingredient.
Well, that is absolutely superb. I would never have picked it. I think it's a wonderful sweet.
Oh, you're too kind.
Any time of the day. This is mine.
Oh, yeah. Breakfast, lunch or dinner,
It
right?
is certainly. Thank you. Wonderful.